Sur le même parcours que les allées d'élite, nous avons rassemblé 200 000 spectateurs. Les championnats du monde de relais, dont toute première édition a eu lieu à Nassau, se sont déroulés dans une atmosphère de carnaval, de fêtes de chants et de danse, avec en prime 3 records du monde battus. Tous s'accordent par ailleurs à reconnaître que la présentation de l'événement et la production télévisuelle qui en a été faite ont été de qualité exceptionnelle. Je terminerai ce chapitre où j'ai voulu mettre en exergue le pari que nous avons fait sur l'innovation en évoquant la création du 800 mètres mixte des Jeux olympiques de la jeunesse, qui ont non seulement marqué les esprits par son caractère inédit, mais été le symbole de ce que peut apporter le sport au brassage des jeunes, quelles que soient leurs origines. Malgré ces succès qui nourrissent notre confiance en l'avenir, nous avons mis en place des commissions qui réfléchissent présentement sur la rénovation de la série mondiale et l'identification des athlètes pendant les compétitions. Chers athlètes, dear athletes, as we sing an hymn at your honor today, our intention is not only to praise what you have achieved, but also, and most importantly, to offer an example to young people still discovering their own identities, showing them the moral value that one derives from the practice of athletics. So we encourage you to take inspiration from the example set by your elders, the legends who have been inducted in the Hall of Fame. Make sure that you establish a firm commitment to hard work, self-sacrifice, dedication, and the desire to surpass your own limits without ever resorting to cheating or using prohibitive substances. Monseigneur, je dois profiter de cette tribune pour vous exprimer la profonde gratitude que nous inspire votre appui permanent à nos efforts et la sollicitude dont vous nous entourez. Nous vous en savons d'autant plus gré que vous avez bien voulu faire droit à notre volonté longtemps exprimée de regrouper tous nos services sous le même toit, en mettant à notre disposition des locaux dont nous aurons bientôt fini de faire un espace privilégié de travail moderne de travail moderne et convivial. Je voudrais remercier aussi nos sponsors, les médias et tous ceux qui nous permettent de renforcer le caractère universel de notre sport. Merci de votre attention.
Merci, Président. Thank you. Monseigneur, s'il vous plaît.
Mr. President, dear Lamine, dear board members of the IAAF and the International Athletic Foundation, dear athletes, dear friends of the athletics world. I'd like to warmly welcome you to our traditional World Athletics Gala in this unusual venue, not too far from the Stade Louis II, from the Louis II Stadium, our Monégasque sports complex. I'm delighted to say that athletics was particularly honored this year in the Principality of Monaco, as many of you have contributed this summer in making our Hercules meet the best international meet of the year 2014. Thank you. 2014 also marks the 30th anniversary of the International Athletic Foundation's establishment in the Principality, created by the late Primo Nebbiolo back in 1993. It is with great pleasure for this Principality and for myself that this morning was officially announced a new chapter of the strong ties between IAAF and Monaco, as was mentioned by President Diak just a few minutes ago, as significant additional office space will be provided by my government to accompany its development. This evening, we are celebrating the best athletes of this year, 2014, and I'm delighted to see all of you here this evening, all of you who offered such outstanding performances in the various disciplines. I'm convinced that next year will provide all of us, once again, with great athletics moments, in particular during the World Championships, which will be held in Beijing, China, next August. Athletic performances must be considered within a frame of ethical and sporting standards. Sport, regardless at which level it is practiced, is a key element in our society and its cohesion. It represents an essential component of the integration process. As athletes, you are an example, not only in the arenas, but also in your everyday lives. Your attitude must reflect the values of the sport, determination, self-transcendence, and the quest for performance with respect for oneself and for others. I hope that you will enjoy this evening, and let me extend my very best wishes of success for next year, for 2015. Thank you all very, very much.
Merci, Monseigneur. Merci, Président. Je vais vous inviter à regagner la salle. Merci à vous.
Thank you, Your Serene Highness, President Diak. Now we start the year at the World Indoor Championships in Sopot.
Beautiful speed through the phases.
County may have got it on the line. Wow, what a breakthrough season for the young man from Britain.
Oh, beautiful clearance. Pacino, the bar is at 2 meters. She does. Oh, 8 meters 28, a national record.
Corey going very strongly on the outside, and in the fifth lane, McCrory now takes it on. Ali has won this title from Pearson, a personal best.
Performance by Barshim.
A man's coming past him. Oh, he's defended his title. Eaton from Warner at the moment. Eaton, Warner, and right on the far side.
Woo. Oh my goodness, she does go clean.
3:02:13, and they've just realised world indoor record.
Wow.
That was an amazing time in Sopot, Poland.
In Poland. And we had this winter a new world record height in the pole vault, 6 meters 16, very high. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the man who set that record in Donetsk this year, Renault Lavani. I'm going to see him. There he is. Renault, welcome.
Thank
You
you.
will have to make the interview in English.
No problem.
How long have you been dreaming? Because I know you love pole vault since you were a kid. You have a pit in your garden at home. And when did it started that you wanted to break the world record?
I think it's been a long time that I dreamed for the world record, but I honestly knew that I was able to do it just few days before, because before that I was just jumping 6:05, 6:03, so it was a big difference. And just few days, few hours before the record, I knew it.
And you did it. And you did it. Some people said it's early, so that means you can break others.
Yeah, I hope so. The fact is, in January 25th, when I jumped 6:04, I was like, what's happened? In January, I'm not able to break my record normally, so...
And you, I'm sure you will do it in the future. So 5 times Diamond League also winner again this year, tremendous year.
Yes, it's a big pleasure for me, because for me it's been a lot. It's not about be able to win just one competition during the year. It's able to be very consistent, and it's very important.
Your English is good. Merci beaucoup. Merci, Renault. One word with your neighbor, Valerie Adams. Valerie, it's a pleasure to have you. Another title, the third title indoors, like we've seen in Sopot. I mean, how can you make that?
Very easy, by working hard. I mean, I think it's just persistent planning, but also the passion that I have for the sport, which makes it easy to train. It does cause you a lot of pain, but it causes a lot of happiness as well.
Right. And winning streak for Renault, he has a lot of more than 50 victories without being defeated. You keep going. You want to?
Do I want to keep going? Yeah, 56 competitions unbeaten so far over 4 years. It's a struggle to do it, but I enjoy the challenge and I enjoy the competition, and I know that the girls are out there trying to hunt me down. But until then, I'm still going to fight like a true Kiwi. So we shall see.
I love your dress. Keep on going like this. Thank you very much. Kai Clemens, part of the team who broke the world record in the 4x4 400 meter. It's an American history. You guys are not allowed to lose anything. I mean, you have some pressure like this, no?
Oh my goodness, I can't even begin to tell you like the experience there in SoPi, like just surreal, and then best experience of my life, and just to be able to do that like means a whole lot to me, and I can't even put into words really.
Congratulations, and wish you good luck for the future. Beijing is coming very, very soon.
Right,
We're here with Genzebe Dibaba, world indoor records this year, and a winner in Sopot. That was a great year for you, Genzebe. Was a great year for you. You enjoyed the wins in Sopot?
2004 it was for great. This my.
Yes, go on. Say what you want to say. Sorry, say in the microphone. Genzebe, thank you very much. I know it's not easy, but thank you very much. And I want people to see you. Ursula. A great year, the challenge in a hammer, and you took back the world record. This is yours, 79.58.
Yes, this is for me fantastic season, and I next season maybe throw in 80 meters.
80 meters, that's the goal. And I wanted also to introduce to you Christian Pars. Is also winner of the men's hammer challenge. He's from Hungary, and Hungary has a good history of hammer. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup d'être avec nous. Thank you, Christian.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Some great Diamond Leagues moment, as I said, coming up now.
Says it all. Let's look to the future now at the junior athletes who are in action in Eugene, Oregon.
56.7 was what she had to beat.
huge scream of encouragement.
And he's over the bar. A personal best, 20:04. A new world record for the Czech Republic. She is ecstatic. Trinidad and Tobago athlete to take gold.
Look at that, that is huge.
It's gold for Nina Asher-Smith.
Mazzaconda celebrates. Morgan Lake is the champion of the women's heptathlon.
Jamaica following them in second, but Kaylin Whitney, 43-46. And a great clearance there at 4 meters 50. Huge jump there.
Whitney away from Eklund. Whitney runs the line and wins it. Look out for a good start by Voloshin and by Mason. Marie, you've got some work to do here because Voloshin's leading the way as they approach the final line and Mason's going well. And it's going to be a big win for lane 4. It's a world junior record for Wilhelm Voloshin. The gold medal for Barton third.
Is sprinting away at the top of the stretch. The Kenyans are fully beaten. She wins ahead of the two Kenyans. New championship record. And he's over 2 meters 24.
She's done it. That's 193 for Morgan Lake of Great Britain.
Aren't those youngsters just incredible?
Yeah.
Just absolutely amazing. Absolutely. What a great future with all those amazing young athletes out there. And with us now, we have two outstanding athletes from those championships, gold medalist in the heptathlon and high jump, who's only 17 years old, and the world junior record breaker in the 110 100-meter hurdles.
To receive the Rising Star Award, please welcome Great Britain's Morgan Lake and Willem Bellocian from France. Here they are. The future. Please, welcome. Morgan, welcome. You will receive an award. It's really, really easy, you will see. Just turn back to the crowd. Wonderful. And Willem Bellocian, the future.
The rising stars, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you both.
And Willem Bellocian, well done.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Guys.
And wish you the best for the next years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our next award goes to one of the gentle giants of athletics.
Yes. And we are delighted to present the Distinguished Career Award to two-times world and Olympic champion from Lithuania. Let's welcome Virgilius Alekna. Virgilius, come to us. You have to come to the stage. Thank you very much for being here with us. Here he comes, the gentle giant. As Chairman said, welcome, Virgilius. Congratulations. Amazing career. Will you miss athletics?
This year is last for me sorry, but 20 years and big sport, it's too much for me.
Too much for me. Thank you very much. Merci, Virgilius. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Charming. Now, sometimes in athletics, you have to remember to be patient. Watch this carefully and never, never, never give up.
Okay, now we're going to reach for some serious heights here. I'm with some of the world's best high jumpers, including world record holder 2.45. He's had this record for 21 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Javier Sotomayor, welcome. So how much longer do you think your record is going to stand up? Let's use the microphones.
I feel good today because I stay with Patrick, with the young jumper, and with the Fubri flop, the Dick Fubri. I don't know when they jump my world record. I don't know.
Well, maybe somebody at this table may break it. Who knows? And let's go over now to Mutaz Barshim, number 2 on the all-time list, 2.43. You did at the Diamond League in Brussels. How was that feeling?
Yeah, it feels great, really, you know. And I'm really, you know, it's my pleasure actually to sit here along these guys. You know, they made history, and now hopefully we follow up to that.
And speaking of history, you must be pleased that the World Championships have been awarded this week to Doha, Qatar in 2019, 5 years from now. Can we see you there then?
Yeah, hopefully, if I'm not going to be fat then.
I don't think that's going to happen. And we go now to number 3 on the all-time list, Bodorenko, 2.42. We witnessed so much competition this summer with both yourselves and Ukhog, of course. Tell me, does it motivate you having those the serious competition every single time?
This is very good motivation for me because this is a good motivation in the competition and fantastic motivation after lose to the training to next season.
Absolutely. Patrick Sjöberg from Sweden also tied number 3 on the all-time list. You set the world record back in 1987, and really just centimeters separate all you great high jumpers. I mean, what's it like looking at some of these young guys coming up now?
Well, the high jump been the last years on a rise, and this year is amazing. 5 guys over 240. And sorry, Soto, you're going to lose your world record.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. That's exciting. And of course, the guy who started it all for so many, the Fosbury flop, Dick Fosbury. These young athletes are certainly bringing, absolutely. What a legend. He's certainly bringing the, this whole event alive. I mean, what's it like, all this excitement with this new generation?
Well, I think Patrick and I are sharing in the excitement of seeing the exceptional performances. Even these two have other guys that are pushing them. And we're, 245 is next. After that, I think we jump over the moon.
Well, you certainly have, and your technique has allowed many to jump over the moon. Who has done it best, in your opinion?
Well, oh, man, you're putting me on the spot. Patrick, I love his technique. Soto was so explosive. I think that we have to recognize a man who's a little shorter. Stefan Holm had exceptional technique for one of the short guys, but I love watching these guys. Barshim is amazing, for his weight that he launches himself off the ground, and Bondo is incredible. So,
some great advice from these 3 legends, guys. Yeah. So that's going to be a good summer. Thank you very much, Dick. So Mark is now with some exceptional hurdlers.
Getting over these barriers 10 times is not easy as it looks. With Colin Jackson here, you broke the world record in 12:91, in 93, it was in Stuttgart. Was it something special to break it in a World Championship?
It meant a lot, actually, to win the World Championships, but of course to have the added bonus of becoming the world record in the same event was something very special for me, and it was a lasting memory.
We've seen the high jumpers asking the same question. 12:80 now, you think this will go down?
Eventually will get down. How soon, who knows? There's still a group of very talented high hurdlers out there, so that sub 12:80 may happen, hopefully, in my lifetime.
Maybe. Pass the microphone to Xiang Lu, who is here with us. Thank you very much. The world record holder in Lausanne 2006, 12:88 at that time. How are you? How do you feel now?
Good memory. 2006 in Lausanne, I feel very exciting. I don't know, how I can run faster, but if I see the big, 12:88.
Yes.
What? Unbelievable. I don't believable. Yes.
But you're still
very
training.
Exciting. I sit big TV.
And you love that. You love that again.
I think I look like kids.
As always, this is fun. We will be in China again next year, the World Championships. China will welcome the world again.
Welcome to Beijing 2015.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Chichi. Thank you very much. Also with us is Dayron Robles, 12:87. You were in a world record race with Liu Xiang. This motivates you when he broke the world record, 12:88?
It's very different because when I'm running with you, we're here breaking the world record, I got 4. But 13:04, I'm saying, wow, it's very difficult for me because I don't think about that. But in Ostrava in 2008, I'm saying, I'm going to run easy tonight. I don't think about breaking the world record.
And that comes.
When I'm past the line, I'm saying, it's incredible. It's very difficult for me to thinking about that.
Same
days.
feeling as you said. Close to you is the newcomer, Ansel Parchment. Ansel, you member of the top 10 now, all-time list. Makes a little pressure to be among these guys?
I wouldn't say pressure. It's a pleasure to be among some of the greatest legends of hurdlers. It's just my motivation to push harder and try to lower my time.
And we wish you the best for next year, but you won't be alone. There will be a lot of guys around you. Eh?
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Ansel.
Thank you.
The World Athletics Championship goes from Moscow this year to another great venue, as we were saying here for our sport, Beijing in 2015. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2014 inductees of the IAAF Hall of Fame.
Hicham El Guerrouj, 4 world titles, 3 times Athlete of the Year, double Olympic champion, and a world record that still stands today in the 1500. Here comes Hicham El Guerrouj.
Lassie Veron, 4 Olympic gold medals, 3 world records, and the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2005.
Here is Lassie Veron. Yanis Lucis, world record setter and world and Olympic champion in javelin. This was in the 80s, with his ponytail still.
Heike Dressler, Distinguished Career Award in 2000, a career spanning 17 years, world and Olympic champion.
Here comes Heike Dressler. Another German, Marita Koch, from 50 to 400, 16 world records, one of which will stand today. Olympic and world champion, Marita Koch.
And Robert Kozanowski, Distinguished Career Award in 2004, and possibly the greatest ever race walker, 3 world titles and double Olympic champion.
Mr. Robert Kozanowski, Mr. Walk. Here comes walking. Look the way he walks. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to all of them entering the Hall of Fame of Athletics. Thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful evening.
Congratulations, everyone.
Très bonne soirée. Merci. Спасибо.
Well, you know, Mark, behind every one of these great athletes is a coach.
Now for his lifetime dedication to athletics and coaching, Mr. Tom Tellez of the USA receives the Coaching Achievement Award. Unfortunately, Tom cannot be with us to collect his award tonight. On his behalf is Victor Lopez, IAAF Council member and chairman of the IAAF Coaches Commission, who will take his award. Mr. Lopez, please. Good evening. Here comes the award. Did you have time to call Mr. Tellez?
Yes, and I spoke to him, and he was very sorry he couldn't be here. He had an accident 2 months ago, and it's my distinct privilege and honor to receive this award on behalf of my good friend and dear friend, Tom Tellez.
Thank you very much.
Tom Tellez has coached so many great athletes. What do you think the quality in him that has allowed him to sit here, to be here today, to get this great award?
First of all, he was a great technician, believe a lot in technique. He was a perfectionist, but more than that, like all great coaches, he's a great person. He's still 85 years old, and he's still coaching.
He's a great, still
Fantastic.
A great person. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Merci, Monsieur Lopez.
Our next award is for someone who has dedicated her entire career for advancing the cause of women, equality, and fair play. For her outstanding contribution to athletics, please welcome to receive the IAAF Women in Athletics Award, Evie Garrett Dennis from the USA.
It's a pleasure to welcome you. If you can take my arm, please. We are very honored to welcome you here on the stage. Steps are quite high.
Congratulations. Congratulations. What an honor. You have done so much for so many women in sport. You tell me, what advice would you give young women today who want to follow in your footsteps?
Have a lot of time and a lot of patience.
Well said, Evie. And congratulations, and we look forward to seeing more of what you're doing. But we have one more question for you, Mark.
Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure to have you here today. I mean, you've seen these kids. You know some of them, huh?
I know a lot of them, many of them. And I'm so proud to have known them and to see them where they are in the world today, making contributions in our sports.
Thank you.
But you're a great role model, and thank you for all you've done. Thank you
bring
so
you
much.
back to you.
Thank you. You know, teams from Asia Pacific, Africa, the Americas, and Europe clashed at the Continental Cup in Marrakesh.
The Americas, Africa,
Asia Pacific, and Europe, covering the full range of men's and women's events.
Proud to be the women's captain of such a successful team. It's brilliant.
I'm really, really proud of this team. We are going to enjoy the trophy.
Bright sunshine, Junkanoo music, great atmosphere, superb performances, and world record on top of all that. The first edition of the IAAF World Relay in Bahamas was an all-round success.
What a fun event. Warren Ware, your team broke the 200-meter relay there. That atmosphere, did that inspire your team?
Yes, it did. Running in our own environment was extremely fun. It was excited, and to do it and to break the world record on our home ground was amazing.
Amazing. Now let's pass the microphone on to Mercy Chireno, who's an amazing long-distance athlete. But you were part of the record in the 1,500-meter relay. What was it like competing as a team?
I believe as a team that the strength of a team is by individual member.
That's very well said. And another person, Silas Kiblagat here from Kenya, set another 1,500-meter world record as well. It was very early in the season. Did you prepare, special for that?
Yeah, we had a mission about it, and then we had prepared ourselves very well for it, and then we wanted to learn the world record in a safer side for our nation and then for ourselves. But I was very happy, and then it was an awesome performance for us.
Well, it certainly paid off. Well, here's a man who I know everybody's been reading about him this year, Dennis Kimeto from Kenya, a new world record in the marathon, 2:02.57, and the first, absolutely, that's a serious round of applause. And Dennis, you are the first man to run 2:03 for the marathon, and we talked a little earlier, and here's the question everybody wants to know. Can you dip under 2 hours?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He can do it. Well, we look forward to seeing that, that's for sure. Chris Brown, this event was the first edition in your country. They call you the fireman for a reason, I'm sure. Is 2015 going to be just as good when you go back there?
Yes, you know, it was a long journey for us to host a major world-class event like that, and we look forward to bringing the world back to the Bahamas in 2015, and we look forward to putting on a great show.
I'm sure you will. Some awesome achievements there and some record holders here. Now let's see some of those fantastic performances on the road.
World Half Marathon Championship, and it's underway. This has been a brilliant performance, and Gladys Chirono. So the elite men's race is underway here in the sunshine of Copenhagen.
It's time. The time has come for the highlight of the evening.
Please welcome back on stage His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco and the President, Mr. Lamine Diack, to announce the male and female athletes of the year 2014. Welcome back. Mr. President, please, to give us the name of the male athletes of the year.
The male athlete of the year is Renault Lavani.
Renault Lavani, pole vaulter, world record holder, Olympic champion, the first French to be awarded as male athlete of the year. Wow, Renault, when we have this, we have to make a speech. Usain Bolt knows that.
En français ou en anglais?
Whatever you want.
I will do it in English. So as I said to you, Mark, I didn't prepare anything because I think it's more usual for me and it's my heart. So First of all, I'm very, very happy about that because, it means a lot. Be able to be the highlight of that night from my sport is something very special. And we used to see Usain Bolt from the last 5 years. So it's a big difference and much, much smaller, but I'm very, very proud. And, I don't know what can I say. I just want to thank people around me who make it possible. My coach, my girlfriend, my physio, and all the people working for me. And thanks also to all the IAAF family and all the fans of track and field, because without you, nothing is possible. So thanks and have a good night.
Thank you.
Merci, Renaud.
Congratulations. Please, Monseigneur, let's
Monseigneur, s'il vous plaît.
announce the female athlete of the year.
The 2014 Female World Athlete of the Year is Valerie Adams.
Valerie Adams, world champion, Olympic champion. She's winning everything. 56 wins in a row. Wow.
Valerie, some words, please.
Same thing. Yes, you have to use the microphone.
Oh, okay. I actually came prepared, just in case. Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, IAAF and IAAF President Lamine Diak, distinguished guests. I'm very humbled and honoured to receive this award tonight. I really want to scream, but we're going to save that for later. So, firstly, I'd like to congratulate the other two female nominees, Genesi and Daphne. You guys have had an amazing year, and I wish you guys all the best for next season. After being a finalist 4 times, I'm really happy to receive this award tonight. It is the icing on the cake for what has been an awesome career, and I hope to continue this career next year and years to come. I stand here as a proud New Zealander. We have 4 million people, but 60 million sheep, although I'm here tonight. Go the Kiwis. None of this would be possible without the incredible support of so many. Thank you to the IAAF and IAAF for making this possible. A massive thank you to my amazing sponsors, Athletics New Zealand, Oceania Athletics, my family and friends, and fans around the world. Lastly, I'd like to thank 2 amazing people, Jean-Pierre Guerre, my coach, and Louise Johnson, my physio. They've had a hard job this year keeping me one piece, but we did it, team, and I'd like to dedicate this award to them. Thank you very much. Malo Vito, merci beaucoup.
Merci, merci Valérie. Thank you very much.
Our athlete, our male and female athlete of the year. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next year.
À l'année prochaine. See you next year. Das vidanie. Arrivederci. See you. Merci, merci à tous. Bonne soirée.